All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Drew Rasmussen. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. That's in there, and that is strike one. Fought off foul.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And Judge spoils that one.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Palacios makes the grab, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Carrasco. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Right side, Chisholm. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out number one. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Brandon Lau stands in now, looks at that one inside. One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Dominguez settles under it. They got it for out number two.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Yandy Diaz now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1 strike.
Volpe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the Yankees catcher now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No score here in the second. Up the middle, Walls whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Carrasco back to work. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. Cabrera. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now here is Jake Mangum. And fouled off. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ben Wertvet next to hit for the Rays. Golden opportunity right here. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Cut on and lifted in the air. Base hit. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Mangum on third. Rortvedt on at first with nobody out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
And that's outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first slurve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of the...
And that one is lifted in the air. Goldie on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Lau at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs. Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We play 2 full. Rays 3, and the Yankees nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at third, nobody out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. The 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
He was late there. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Ben Rice. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's in there.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Goldie leads off first with 1 away. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Struck out swinging his first time. That's outside, and that's ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Carrasco will move to first. Diaz dives back in safely. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's one down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge is there and puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Breaking ball misses down and away. Diaz off of first with 2 away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And a foul ball. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake. Line drive, base hit. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the back here at Tropicana Field. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Gets the call. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Runner at first with no outs here. And 1-2. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. He gets there with the slide. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. Back now in Tampa Bay, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ben Wertvet. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line, dives. What a play! So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4. Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, number 25. Rasmussen back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one hooked foul. Stays alive. Swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Fastball for a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And a swing and a miss. Cabrera in his third season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 outs, base is empty. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Goldie steps into the box.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whiffs. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Last half of the fifth coming up. Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's Brandon Lau. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And now Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 2.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that is downstairs. Now 2-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Will Warren, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Hamilton getting loose as well. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lau around second, heading for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Darren Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Carrasco is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Righty reliever out of the pen, Will Warren. He's been so good against lefties. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
First and second, no outs. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch way upstairs. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball and it was effective. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Sliced hard but foul. Squirts away a little bit. Diaz at second. Aranda over at first with 1 away. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And they're all loaded up.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Mangum. Fastball for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dominguez on the move. And makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Ben Wortved. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 2 outs. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Taylor Walls digs in now. Now fly ball to right center. Goldie. And that is the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're through 5. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Garrett Clevenger. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Foul ball there. There's a swing and a miss.
Go ball. Two straight.
Left field, Meisner. And there's one down.
Now that right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Mangum snags it for the second out.
Now that
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And Belly goes down on strikes. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Cameron Meisner.
26.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lau stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back now in Tampa Bay, top of inning number 7. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. The Yankees looking to rally. Clevenger ready to fire now. Swing and a foul out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Lau sends it to first, and the Yanks go quietly, starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Hamilton
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And a big swing and a miss. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
No strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Out there to center. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ben Workvet, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one blasted deep to right. Judge going back, and he brings it in on the warning track. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Clevenger back to work. Clevenger in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and there's 1 away.
Now back, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first. Digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's inside. Cabrera over at second. 1 down. This one in the air center field. Mangum settles underneath it. Out number 2. So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it 6-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And it's fouled away. The shortstop takes the ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Cruz warming up as well. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Cameron Meisner. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Step off throw to first. Walls back on a dive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. Ground ball could be 2. Volpe to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Orrs.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And Judge spoils that one.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first, and here comes Bellinger. 1 for 3. On the ground, could be 2. They get 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. Orrs is just one strike away, and that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas.